Hello my friends, foreign English speakers, and also all native English speakers who might be watching this video, because I know for a fact, that there are natives who tune into my videos regularly. And some people, oddly enough, which wasn't my initial intention by no means, but some people find my advice quite useful when it comes to learning other languages, not just English. And if you think about it a bit deeper, it makes an awful lot of sense, because all these principles actually are general principles applicable more or less on any language. It doesn't necessarily have to be the English language, whether you're learning Chinese or Spanish or Russian or Korean, whatever language it might be that you're learning, it's the same main principles actually apply. Focus on the spoken language first and foremost, right? And let the rest follow. Writing, reading, comprehension, all the rest is going to develop if you are focused enough on your spoken language. Secondly, focus on speech patterns, on associations, how words go together in live language, and then imprint those word associations into your brain so that you can speak them out fluently, instead of learning individual words and then sticking them together, forming certain grammar structures. It's wrong, it's unnatural, and it's only going to result in a long period of time, in years of struggles whereby you can't figure out why you can't actually speak fluently. It's all because the process of your speech in your head is just like writing, whereby you cherry pick the best fitting words for this or that particular sentence, and then you arrange them according to grammar rules. It's the so-called writing mode. And that was the third thing. What was it? The second thing? Focus on word combinations. And the third thing is not to translate into your native language once you've gone past the initial language acquisition stage. You can perfectly acquire more vocabulary through the words in that language. Basically, it's the so-called contextual learning, and it actually goes hand in hand with the second point, which was all about word combinations as opposed to individual words. So these are the three main principles, and the fourth one is actually practice. Practice as frequently as you can, as much as you can. But it kind of goes together with the first one, which is focus on the spoken language, and that in itself actually means that you have to speak a lot, as much as you can. But that wasn't actually the main subject of this video. In this video I just wanted to tell you a funny thing that happened to me today. I was reading a book during my lunch break, Lies. This is the third book in the Gone series, and I actually published a video recently, yesterday actually, or today. I'm not really sure when I have that video recorded. So you see, while I'm recording this video now, I'm actually editing. Well, I'm not editing now. The video is rendering in the background, on my laptop. The other video I'm referring to, so I'm not really sure when I'm going to publish these two videos, whether it's going to be a single day or they're going to be published on 2 consecutive days. I'm not really sure, but the thing is, the fact of the matter is that I'm discussing this book a little bit deeper in my previous video, But anyhow, one of the secretaries came into the canteen, which is the lunchroom, right? And there's a vending machine. And we got talking, as we normally do when we meet people at work, I was on my own in the canteen. I'm not really sure if the term canteen is used in the States, but here in Ireland and in the UK, we refer to lunchrooms as canteens. A canteen is typically, I suppose, a dining area where you have tables and chairs and probably a section where food is served. Some warm food is served in some companies. That's in case if the canteen is larger. But normally there's a sink, microwave, and a vending machine. And we got talking about the book that I was reading, and the girl asks me whether I own one of those ebook readers, the Kindle, to be more specific. And I wanted to tell her that my daughter owns Kindle. She has Kindle, but I'm more used to hard books, to actual books, to paper books. This is paper. What's it called? This is not hardcover. This is the paperback. She asked me about the ebook reader, Kindle, and I wanted to tell her that my daughter owns a Kindle. For some reason or another, just some glitch happened in my brain, and I said, my wife, daughter, and just as I said it, I couldn't figure out, why am I saying this? Why am I actually mentioning my wife in the first place, and why am I amalgamating, which means blending the two words together? And then I started the sentence once more, and the same thing happened, as if there was some sort of a glitch in my brain, just like some software might be glitching on your laptop or on your PC. Same way my brain was acting all weird for some reason or another. I couldn't figure out what's happening. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying these things. I clearly want to say my daughter. And actually, on the third occasion, the same thing came out of my mouth. And I said again, my wife, daughter. I was like, come on, I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. That's what I said to the secretary, to the girl. And she says, don't mind me, it doesn't matter, And that's another fact, something that you might be freaking out about would be no big deal to a native speaker you might be communicating with, I wasn't really freaking out, but I didn't really understand why this weird word combination, my wife, daughter. I wasn't actually thinking of my wife. I just wanted to tell that person that my daughter owns a Kindle. And I kept saying, my wife, daughter, my wife, daughter. I didn't have a clue what was going on, And it's just a funny thing. It happened to me today, and I just wanted to share it with you. Just to tell you that similar things might happen, obviously, with any foreign English speaker. Me, you, just about anyone. Our brain might start acting up for some reason or another, because we don't really know what's going on in our brain at a deeper level, It's the most sophisticated processor known to human beings, human brain. We haven't actually achieved that sort of sophistication in terms of technology. No computer processor actually comes close to the processing capacity. All those neuron connections going on in our brain. I believe that in a second's time there's millions or probably billions different impulses sent from neuron to another, so our brain is so complicated. It's no wonder that sometimes some glitch happens, something doesn't really connect, and you pronounce some weird words, just like I did. Instead of my daughter, I said my wife, daughter, as if it's some valid word in itself, wife, daughter, all in one person, which is obviously not possible. It's a completely wrong combination. So that's my today's story, and if you've experienced similar stories where you say the completely wrong thing and you catch yourself right after that, why am I even saying that? I just said that's, today is my mistake day. I've caught myself making quite a few mistakes over the course of the day, but it's no big deal. It happens to everyone. It's the typical English fluency fluctuation, so probably now I'm not at my ideal. Well, there's no such thing as ideal. Let's call it just the peak of my fluency. I'm somewhere in between or probably below my normal level, so I'm making an odd mistake here and there. Basically, for me, it's mispronouncing words. For some reason or another, instead of that, I said that's, which makes no freaking sense whatsoever. Why would I say that's? But same thing, my wife, daughter, and that's. So there you go, my friends. If you've experienced similar things, if you've encountered yourself saying something you don't intend to say whatsoever, just share those experiences in the comment section below. I would be happy to hear from you, and obviously I would respond to all these comments as well. Thanks for watching, my friends, and see you soon again. Bye bye.